Your girlfriend hasn't been honest with you, but neither have I.
My girlfriend's mom invited me over to tell me her daughter was cheating. I was 26. She was 45. She said I deserved to know the truth. Then she confessed she had feelings for me. 3 months later, we were having sex on her couch while her husband was on a business trip. I'd bring her flowers meant for her daughter and end up in her bed instead. 6 months in, her husband came home early and found my truck in the driveway at midnight. He found us in his bedroom. It's his wife, his daughter's ex-boyfriend. I destroyed their 20-year marriage by falling for the woman who exposed her daughter's affair. Welcome to Ryan's Revelations, where we bring you true stories of affairs, forbidden love, and the destruction that follows when the person who helps you becomes your affair partner. What you're about to hear is the confession of a 26-year-old construction supervisor who had an affair with his girlfriend's married mother. A woman who said she was helping him. A woman who confessed feelings while her husband paid the mortgage. A woman whose honesty about her daughter masked her own betrayal. This is a story about how age gap affairs destroy families, how helping someone see the truth doesn't justify sleeping with them, and how dating your ex-girlfriend's mother breaks every moral line. If you're new here, subscribe and turn on notifications. We post 3 times a week with true betrayal stories. This story gets complicated. Forbidden, real. Let's begin. My name is Ethan. I'm 26, working as a construction supervisor in Phoenix, Arizona. Long hours, dusty boots, clipboard. Not glamorous, but it pays the bills. I rent a small apartment downtown. 1 bedroom, creaky ceiling fan, view of a parking lot. Life's simple. Wake up at dawn, check sites all day, grab a burger on the way home, catch a game on TV. I've been seeing Emma for about 8 months. She's 24, works at an insurance office. Bright smiles, quick laughs. We met through a mutual friend at a barbecue, but lately she's been distant. Cancels plans, says she's swamped with work. I figured it was just a phase. It's Thursday, I got off work early. Crew finished a roofing job ahead of schedule. I decided to surprise Emma, take her out for tacos. I stopped at a gas station, grabbed a small bouquet of wildflowers. Daisies and some purple thing I can't name. Emma lives with her mom in a quiet suburb. It's a tidy house with a cactus garden and a mailbox shaped like a tiny barn, about 20 minutes from my place. I pulled into the driveway just as the sun was dipping low, checked my hair in the rearview mirror, grabbed the flowers, walked up the stone path. I knocked, expecting Emma's laugh. The door swung open, but it wasn't Emma. It was Diana, her mom. She's 45, a 4th grade teacher. I've met her plenty of times. Family dinners, a flat tire I helped fix once. She's always been kind, a little reserved, with this quiet strength. Tonight she stood there in jeans and a loose white t-shirt, hair pulled back in a messy bun. She looked elegant even in something so simple, but her eyes stopped me, sharp, heavy, like she'd been carrying something for too long. "Ethan," she said, voice steady, but softer than usual. "Emma's not here, but I'm glad you came. We need to talk." I blinked, caught off guard. The flowers felt stupid in my hand now. "Is everything okay?" Diana didn't smile. She just stepped aside, holding the door open. "Come in, please." I hesitated. Emma's car wasn't there. The house felt too still. I walked inside. The living room smelled faintly of lavender. A small radio in the corner played soft jazz. Diana motioned to the couch. "Sit." I sat, feeling the springs creak. She sat across in an armchair, hands folded in her lap. "Ethan, I need you to listen all the way through. Can you do that?" My stomach tightened. I nodded. Diana took a deep breath. "Emma hasn't been honest with you. She's been seeing someone else. Tyler, her ex." The words hit like a punch. "How do you know?" I asked, voice rough. "I've seen them, more than once. She says she's working late, but I've seen Tyler's car in the driveway. I've heard them in her room when she thinks I'm asleep." She paused. "Last week I saw a text on her phone. It wasn't friendly small talk." My stomach churned. The details felt too real, too specific. "Why are you telling me this?" I asked quietly. "You're her mom. Shouldn't you be covering for her?" Diana's expression softened. "I've tried to stay out of it. Emma's my daughter. I love her. But I've watched you, Ethan. The way you show up for her. You bring her flowers, for God's sake. She glanced at the bouquet. You don't deserve to be lied to. Not like this. I stared at the floor. Emma's late nights, her vague excuses, it all clicked into place. Okay, I said finally. But why now? Why tell me tonight? Diana hesitated. When she spoke again, her voice was quieter. Because I can't keep watching you get hurt. And because I've been holding something back too. She looked up, eyes locking onto mine. I've had feelings for you, Ethan. For months. I know that's wrong. You're dating my daughter. But watching you care for her when she doesn't deserve it, it's made me feel things I haven't felt in years. My pulse jumped. Diana, I'm not asking for anything, she said quickly. I just needed to be honest about Emma, about me, about everything. I sat there, stunned. My girlfriend was cheating on me. Her mom had just confessed feelings for me. I should go, I managed to say. Stay, she said softly. Please, just for a bit. Talk to me, so I stayed. And we talked for hours. About Emma, about betrayal, about loneliness. She told me about her husband. That's when I learned the truth I'd somehow missed. She was married. His name is Robert, she said. He's in sales. Travels for weeks out of every 6. Dallas, Seattle, Chicago. Been gone more than he's been home for the past 8 years. Wait, you're married? Yes. But Ethan, it's not a real marriage anymore. He comes home exhausted, sleeps, leaves again. We're strangers who share a house. Emma doesn't even see him anymore. She calls him Diana's roommate. But you're still married. On paper, we haven't been intimate in 3 years. Haven't had a real conversation in longer. She leaned forward. You make me feel seen, like I matter. I know it's wrong, but I had to tell you. I should have left. Should have walked away from this minefield. But I looked at her vulnerable, honest, beautiful in the dim light, and I stayed. Over the next 3 months, Diana and I got closer. I'd stop by on weekends. We'd work in her garden, grill burgers on her patio, talk about everything. She'd text me during the week, small things. Saw a hawk on my run today. Made too much chili. Want some? I found myself thinking about her constantly. Then one Saturday evening in her living room, it happened. Robert was in Seattle for 2 weeks. Emma had moved in with Tyler. The house was empty except for us. We were sitting on the couch. She'd made iced tea. The conversation had drifted to silence. Ethan, she said quietly, I know this is complicated, but I don't want you to leave. Diana, you're married to a man who's never here, who doesn't see me, who doesn't care. She moved closer. You see me? You care? That matters more than a piece of paper. This is wrong. I know, but I don't care anymore. She kissed me. I kissed her back. That night, in the house Robert paid for, on the couch he'd bought, Diana and I crossed every line. Afterward, lying there, she cried, I just committed adultery in my own home. Then leave him. Divorce him. I can't. Not yet. He pays for everything. The house, Emma's college loans, my car. Teaching doesn't pay enough to live on. I need time to save money. How much time? A year? Maybe less. Then I can leave. So what are we doing? Being together when we can. When he's traveling, that's exactly what we did. For 6 months, whenever Robert was gone, I'd come over. I'd bring flowers, the ones I used to bring for Emmond. Give them to Diana instead. We'd have dinner, watch movies, end up in bed. It felt real, genuine, like we were building something. But the guilt ate at me. Every time I saw photos of Robert on the mantle, Diana's wedding, vacations, their life together, I felt sick. He's a good man, Diana would say. He just doesn't know how to be present. He thinks money is love. Does that justify this? No. But it makes it easier to live with. Emma found out we were spending time together. She texted me one day, why are you at my mom's so much? Kept it vague. She's been a friend and needed someone to talk to after us. Emma didn't push, but her voice was cold when she called. Just be careful, Ethan. 6 months into the affair, I proposed the inevitable. Move in with me. Leave Robert. We'll figure out the money. I can't. Not yet. I need more time to save. You've been saying that for months. When's it going to be enough time? Please, just a little longer. But time ran out before she was ready. One night, 6 months in, I was at Diana's house. Robert wasn't supposed to be home until Friday. It was Tuesday. We were in their bedroom. Diana had insisted it felt more real there, more like it was truly ours. At 11 p.m., we heard the garage door. Diana's face went white. Oh my God, he's home. I thought he wasn't back until Friday. Meeting got canceled. Oh God, Ethan, you have to hide. I grabbed my clothes, started to run to the guest room. But it was too late. Robert walked up the stairs, opened the bedroom door, found his wife in bed, with a man half his age. Kate stared at us, and me scrambling for my jeans. Diana, pulling the sheet around herself. Who the hell are you? He asked, voice eerily calm. Robert, I can explain. Who is he? His name is Ethan. He's Emma's boyfriend. You're Emma's boyfriend. Ex-boyfriend, I said stupidly. Robert looked between us. How long? Silence. How long have you been fucking my wife in my house? 6 months, Diana whispered. 6 months. Well, I've been working 70-hour weeks in Dallas and Seattle. Well, I've been paying this mortgage, paying for your car, paying Emma's student loans. You're never here. So you fuck your daughter's ex-boyfriend? In our bed? Robert. Our marriage has been dead. I didn't know it was dead. I thought we were just busy. I thought when Emma graduated and things settled down, we'd have time again. He turned to me. How old are you? 26, Jesus Christ? I'm 49. You're sleeping with a woman old enough to be your mother, who happens to be your ex-girlfriend's actual mother. I love her. Get out. Get out of my house. Now. I grabbed my stuff and left, drove home shaking. Diana called an hour later crying. He wants a divorce. He's done. He's calling a lawyer tomorrow. Then we can be together, Ethan. He's taking everything. The house is in his name. The car, everything. He's cutting me off financially. I'll have nothing. You'll have me. We'll figure it out. But we didn't. The divorce was brutal. Because of the affair? Because it happened in the marital home? Because Robert had proofed my truck in the driveway on security cameras? Texts, everything. Diana got almost nothing. She lost the house. Had to move into a cheap apartment.
I lost the car.
Had to buy a used one with what little savings she had. Robert stopped paying Emma's student loans. Let your mother's boyfriend pay them, he told Emma. Emma was devastated. And not about me and Diana, she didn't care about that, but about losing her financial support. We're ruined everything, she screamed at Diana. Dad was paying for my loans, my insurance, everything. Now I have nothing because you couldn't keep your legs closed. Diana's family found out. Her parents, her siblings, they were horrified. You had an affair with your daughter's ex-boyfriend. What is wrong with you? He's 26, you're 45. You're disgusting. Diana lost her teaching job. Someone, probably Robert, informed the school board about the affair. They claimed it was moral turpitude and fired her. She had to work retail. Target, minimum wage. At 45, with a teaching degree, working the checkout counter. In our relationship, it couldn't survive the fallout. Every time Diana looked at me, she saw what she'd lost. Her marriage, her home, her career, her daughter, her family. I destroyed my entire life for you, she said one night. And I don't even know if it was worth it. You said you loved me. I do. But love doesn't pay rent. Love doesn't give me back my teaching career. Love doesn't repair my relationship with Emma. We broke up 8 months after Robert discovered us. It's been a year now. Diana's still working at Target, still living in that cheap apartment, still estranged from Emma. Robert remarried, someone his own age, someone who didn't cheat. Emma's struggling with student loans but managing. She won't speak to either of us. And me? I'm back in my one-bedroom apartment. Dusty boots, clipboard, alone. I think about those wild flowers I brought that night, meant for Emma, but I gave them to Diana. I think about how Diana told me the truth about Emma's cheating, made herself seem honest, made me trust her. She was lying the whole time, married, using me to escape her own unhappy marriage. Being someone's escape doesn't justify sleeping with them. Being honest about your daughter's affair doesn't make your own affair okay. I destroyed a 20-year marriage by falling for the woman who exposed her daughter's betrayal. Turns out, honesty about one affair doesn't excuse starting another. So what do you think? Was Ethan wrong for having an affair with his ex-girlfriend's married mother? Or was Diana's dead marriage justification enough? I want to hear your thoughts. Drop a comment and tell me. Number 1. Should Ethan have walked away after Diana confessed feelings? Number 2, was Diana manipulating Ethan from the start? Number 3, does an absent husband justify an affair? And number 4, is dating your ex-girlfriend's mother ever acceptable? This is a safe space. Share your truth. If this story affected you, watch these next. My girlfriend's mom seduced me. Another mother affair. She told me the truth about her daughter. The manipulation story. The 20-year marriage I destroyed. Similar age gap affair. Check the description or click the videos now. If you made it to the end, you understand that helping someone see the truth doesn't justify sleeping with them. That age gap affairs with your ex's parent destroy families. That being honest about one betrayal doesn't excuse committing another. Hit subscribe and turn on notifications. We post 3 times a week with true confession stories about affairs and betrayal. And smash that like button if you want more honest stories about the mistakes we make when we confuse honesty with availability. Thank you for watching this Ryan's Revelations exclusive. This was a true story about girlfriends who cheat, mothers who confess, and flowers meant for daughters that end up with their moms. Remember, the person who exposes an affair might be planning their own. And dating your ex-girlfriend's married mother crosses every moral line that exists. Until next time, this is Ryan's Revelations, bringing you the truth about love, lies, and the affairs that destroy entire families. Stay strong, stay moral, and never fall for your ex-girlfriend's married mother.